Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome in. My name is Jennifer. Today we're gonna go over gold. We're gonna pretty much just go over the trades that I took last week. I'm gonna break it down for you guys, like my mindset through everything, and hopefully it helps you guys understand how to read the market. It's gonna be really quick though. I'm not gonna take too long with it, but just follow me along here. Last time we spoke, price was, let me zoom in. All right, price was over here somewhere. We were like in this area, right? Sunday. Okay, yeah. We were in this area and I was looking for either a push above to retest the buy or a break below and a retest to sell. I traded the candle that was pushing out, right? So this, let me zoom in. It was right here. Let me just scoop this back some. It was right here. This trend line above wasn't here at the time. So I seen price breaking this resistance level, or break of structure. Okay. And then I waited for price to come back into that area. So it broke it and then it came back into the area and then I took the trade to the next level. I didn't take it to the TP, I took it to the next level. And then price came right back into the area. Now, when we look at the candles on the 4 hour, you'll notice how they close or how they form, I would say. Now, do you see how these candles are very close together? So that's a wick, and it tells you that the candle didn't close above the zone. Let me turn this light up. So what does that mean? That means that you want to wait for the price to push above a zone and close above, and then come back into the area to confirm that it's actually pushing up. Now, we didn't get that. I'm going to show you guys like an example of what that has to look like for you to take the trade. So let's just say we're looking at the same example over there, but now we're going to downtrend. Do you see how this big bearish candle dropped and it broke, this higher low point right here? Okay, so it broke the higher low point heavy, then it came back, and this was the entry zone to sell. I didn't take the sell all the way down here. I did catch the drop down to like the next level, which I had a Fibonacci retracement tool on that structure, and I took it to that TP. But this is just giving you like a visual idea of of what to look for when you're looking for your breaks out of your zones. Okay, so yeah, this is a wick. So if we go to the daily time frame, you'll see that that's a wick and it closed like that. And then we started to get lower lows and lower highs. Okay. So price literally melted over the last couple of days. I'm going to go over what I posted on, I believe it was Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, please do. And Threads, please do, because I'm more active on there with more updates on there. All of this happened, this sell. I didn't take any of this, literally just wasn't even in the market during this drop. So first I was looking for price to push up to give me a trend line bounce. And then I wanted to see what happens around this trend line. Like if we're going to break and retest and push up to a buy, or are we going to start getting lower lows and lower highs? So price pushed up to the trend line. Okay. This was price pushing up to the trend line. I'm going to hide this. You see that little push right there? That was price pushing up to the trend line. And then I was looking for another entry to get into the sell that was about to happen. So price gave us a break and then it pushed back into that zone. Okay, and then I got in around here and took it down to the TP of the fib that I put on the structure. So this was the TP. I originally had a lower TP at the time, but price kept bouncing off the zone. And then sure enough, next morning I woke up and it was literally melting. I was like, okay, cool. I waited for another entry opportunity. So price broke out of this zone very heavy and aggressively. So I was looking for a lower high point entry. When I seen the drop, I was like, okay, we have to get a lower high point at some point. The gold continued melting. We had a test and then we had a break and then we had a retest. And I got in for my sell in this area. Okay. And then I took it down to the TP. So that was the trade that I took. That was a beautiful, beautiful sell. Gold continued to fall deeper and deeper. So I'm going to zoom out of here. We continue falling deeper and deeper. And I believe right now at the time It's like 10 o'clock. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. We have a wick that's forming on a higher time frame. So we're gonna go to the daily. Look at this big, gigantic wick that's forming. So, I mean, this has to close like this, of course. If it closes like this, that'll be like a really great confirmation of buying opportunity. I'm gonna drop down to the 5 minute time frame and put a trend line on this. So like this would be your divergence. Right now, I'm not really sure yet. Let me look at the indicator. Mm, I mean, it's there, very minor. But just wait for more data to form because this area is a fib level. It's like a TP of 27. Break, retest, sell, put a fib on that, take that to the TP, the 27 or 61.8. If you don't get that, don't take the sell. I want to be very clear because I don't know, some people don't listen. Oh, that was the wrong button. And then a break and a retest above would be to this zone here. Okay. Today is Monday. I need glasses. Today's Monday. So let's just see, what we get. Wait for the structure, right? You guys know what structure is, right? It's when price moves in three stages. So impulse, pullback, continuation, impulse, pullback, continuation, that structure. Wait for that to happen before for you to see like where you're going. All right, cool. Hopefully this video was super helpful. I miss you guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'm gonna keep posting as much as I can. Follow me on Instagram, please, because I'm more active on there and you'll be able to get more like updates, like daily updates versus waiting for videos like these to happen. Okay, so my Instagram, Viola G, and you can also follow my trading account too. Forex Online Mentorship is the Instagram account, and I'll post on threads too most of the time. Sometimes that's Viola G as well. Okay, okay. All right. All right, guys. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I kind of have to go. Bye. Hey guys. So it's the next day. It is the 24th. The sale played out, but I didn't get a chance to post this video, so I'm gonna try to give you guys something else. This was we had the fib. I had the fib like this, and I was saying like if you get a break and retest, look for a sell. So I'm gonna go to the 1 minute time frame. Okay. So I had a trend line here. Okay. It broke this high low right here. I came back and tested it at a distance. Give me a little high. I seen that. I waited for it to come back in the area again, and I hopped in, and I took it down to the 27. Hold on, there's probably too much stuff on here. I'm gonna take this line off for a second. I'm gonna hide this. Okay, that was my trade. Let's go over what I'm looking for next. So where we are right now, we're at a resistance level, like where price is sitting literally right now. This is resistance, so you don't want to buy right here. So wait for a higher low to buy or a lower high to sell. So if you get a break and a retest above this gray zone here, break, and again, it has to close above, like with momentum. It can't push up and then push back down. That's not a break. Look for a break, a retest, enter, and take it to the TP. Now you could take it to, let me hide this fib for a second. You could use this fib as a guide. Okay, that's also valid. You can use this fib as a guide. Break, retest, 27 would be your target area, your first target area, and then your 61.8. All right. And that is if you get the break and retest out of the zone. If you don't get the break and retest out of the zone, and we actually start to break below here, you can look for selling opportunity. But don't play in this. Okay, this is 800 pips. This you don't want to mess your account up. Come out of the zone. All right. All right, cool. So yeah, above retest buy, above retest buy, oop, to this 27, and then you will have this too as your next stopping point, this 27 up here. All right, and then any selling opportunity, you want to look below here. So like a break, retest, sell. All right. All right, guys. I'll keep you guys posted on Instagram. So just follow me there. Bye, guys.